Okay, here are more items for my 1000 declutter. I think I only used this for a couple of weeks when I was doing per diem work. So it's clean. It's a nurse's tool thing. You put like scissors and stuff, but it could be repurposed by anybody. And then there is this lariat that I bought and I never used because I have a beaded one that's really beautiful. So I'll give that to the veterans. And the rest of this, well, maybe I'll put the stuff in there. But I have two tiny tote bags that I'm going to get rid of. I'll give them to the veterans also. They're useful, but I don't want to keep storing stuff in the downstairs closet. So those two are going to go. Yeah. So that is 4 items. I have 4 more items that are actually going to go in the trash. These things will go to Goodwill. I have them coming next week. So these 4 items are going to go. This lanolin, it's like a honey renewing serum that I really hated. My daughter used some of it. And then I used it just enough to find that it was just too sticky to be comfortable to wear. So this is going in the trash. There's not much left in there. This, I don't know how old this is. This came from, my daughter bought it from Marshall's, I believe. It's a vitamin C serum, but you know what? It cannot possibly still be good. And I have plenty of argan oil. Like I could keep it just for the argan oil, but I don't want to. I want to start getting rid of stuff. So that is also going to go. It's by a company called Arganistry, obviously for argan. This is from e.l.f. It's an eye roller, but I've had it for so long that it can't possibly still be good. There's just no way it's still good. So I'm just going to let it go. It feels like it doesn't have much left in it anyway, so. And this one breaks my heart. I got this bottle from Influencer. It is, I believe, a cruelty-free brand. The problem is, I think that when Perricone gave these for people who are getting like the Perricone box for Influencer, I think they pulled from their old back stock because this smells like a flaming rotten fish. It smells really, really bad. At first, when you first put it on, not too bad, but then the scent just gets worse and worse and worse. So this is like $100 bottle of serum that unfortunately I have to throw away. If only they didn't give us old rotten serum, I would have loved having this. But I gave it a good try. I used right down to this label mark, but I just couldn't take the smell. And I thought, you know what, if it's rotten, I can't use it. So I wouldn't want to risk my skin. So I am going to throw this out. This one hurts. Okay, so that is 8 more items in my 1000 declutter. I am actually getting rid of all 5 of these SkinCeuticals creams. I got them from Beauty Fix and I have no idea how old they are, and so therefore I will not be using them on my skin. Let me take the shadow off of this. I'm not going to use these on my skin just because I don't know if they're still safe or they're still good. There's no date on them, and I think they should just go in the trash. So I'm going to let these go, and so these are 5 more items for my 1000 declutter. I got this in a natural beauty box. I have never used it, and I will never end up using it. It's a konjac facial sponge, and I know my daughter will use it, so I'm going to declutter it and give it to her. So that's another item for the 1000 declutter. So these are 2 more items for the 1000 declutter. This soft and dry doesn't work at all to keep you dry, which is definitely not what the name would imply that it would keep you dry. It's a deodorant. I guess it's not an antiperspirant. It does not have aluminum, and I had the sweatiest pits like a man on this. I kept trying, no matter what I did, I just could not stay dry. And normally I don't have very sweaty armpits on a regular basis. I usually have fairly dry ones. I'm not a heavy sweater, but this made me feel like a heavy sweater. So this is definitely going in the garbage. This is really a shame. This is from the Botanics line of, what is the brand? Boots. And I got this a long time ago, and I just didn't use it fast enough. And so this is going to also be decluttered, and both of these will be trashed because nobody wants A, something that doesn't work, and B, something that is smelling off. So unfortunately, they're both going to be trashed. So that is 2 more items for my 1000 declutter. Well, I was gathering up stuff for the 100 pan, and I thought, oh, I could put both of these in blue, which would have been great if they hadn't already expired. This one expired in May 2018, and this one expired in September 2018. I know they say Best Buy, and they smell okay, but I don't really want to take any chances with my skincare. This is 2 more items for my 1000 declutter. Here's another item for my 1000 declutter. This one kills me. It's Orglamix Illume. I had another one that expired really fast. This one is doesn't have a date on it that I can find. It's wonderful product, but it is all natural, and so what's happening with these, because I threw one away before, is they start to smell a little bit funny, which this one is. Yeah, the color payoff is just not there. It looks funny, and it's not putting any color anywhere at all. It's like you're not putting anything on. So I think this has expired because my past experience with Orglamix Illume is that the colors are really pretty, and I think this one has had it. So that is 1 more item for my 1000 declutter. This one's a sad one. Here are 4 more items for my 1000 declutter. They're all textbooks, and I'm currently not teaching. I haven't found a class yet, but if I was, the thing is that they would probably have a different book for me to use. So anyway, this is 4 more items for my 1000 declutter. Okay, well, you're just going to have to trust me on this one. The Goodwill guys are coming tomorrow morning, and it's 1:30 in the morning here right now. So I didn't have time to go thing by thing by thing, but I emptied most of the bookshelf that I had down in the basement. We have a finished basement. So most of those books went. I just started adding them up on a piece of paper. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. And I just donated 36 books. They're all in a box, ready for the donation guys to come. So that's 36 more items decluttered. I'm not counting the basketball hoop that my husband donated or the television that my son donated, because they're technically not mine and they were not my decision. Just including these 36 books. All right, so that's 36 more items for my 1000 declutter, and I'm out of breath because it's 1:30 in the morning, and I just ran up the stairs because I'm like, I have to go to bed. I gotta get up at 7 o'clock. So anyway, 36 more items. in the 1000 declutter. Thanks for taking my word for it. Well, I have more declutters for my 1000 declutter, and these two items are from my 100 colorful empties, and I will have to replace them black and blue. This is just from my cabinet. And here I'm going to insert pictures of two items that I gave to my daughter. She'll enjoy them way more than I have been. And I actually have to do more decluttering because we are planning to move. Then there are these three items, excuse my nails, these three items that have to go in the trash. Basically this one, this CeraVe is from my cabinet. It has gone past its expiration date, and I won't trust my sun protection to something that is past its date. The next item is from my 100 colorful empties. I think I had this in the black category, but I'll have to look it up. I opened it up, I used it a couple times, and then the next time I opened it, it smelled like crayons. And so you know when something smells like a crayon, that it is done. And the funny thing is, it expired right around the date that was posted on the bottom. So yeah, so this is expired and not good, and I'll be getting rid of it and replacing this item with something else. It's also from my 100 colorful empties. I think it was in the blue category, so I'll have to replace that. And it is this Professional C Obagi Eye Serum. Now, I've had this for a long time, so it's outdated, but I also noticed that this vitamin C is too strong for my eye area. It's really creating havoc. It's really, really too strong, so I am going to be getting rid of this. I have a classic size planner cover, and I just don't find it to be very functional for me because I like to be able to flip my planner inside out and upside down and all that, and so I'm going to sell this on Poshmark. I think I've used it all of a week, so it is going to go. This is Ionico mascara, and this is really flaking into my eyes. It's Icona mascara. It's very nice. No, it's cruelty free, but I'm going to let this go. And then there is no, and then there is a Nude Stich concealer. I'm going to give that to my daughter to try, but this Icona is going to go in the trash, and this will go to my daughter, and this will go on Poshmark. So that's 3 more items for my 1000 declutter. This is 6 books that I no longer need, so I'm going to go ahead and let them go, plus a tote bag that I have so many tote bags, so I'm going to let that go. So anyway, these things are going to be decluttered today, and they will be put out for the veterans. They actually sent me a thank you note because we've decluttered so much. But anyway, these are going to go to the veterans, and this is 7 more items. This is 2 items. I'm going to offer this to my daughter. No. And if she doesn't take it, I'll go to Goodwill, but it's like a trivet and a candle, the kind that you burn down in the middle, and it glows on the outside. So that's 2 items. Then I have, let's see, how many books? 3 books in this stack. I mean, how many times can you read this stuff? And 4 books in this stack. So that is 7. Yep, 7 books. 8, 9. So that is 9 more items in my 1000 declutter, which I'm pretty sure is going to climb up to probably well beyond 1,000. So